One that crosses anywhere else except in the wild. Welcome to Winged Encounters.
Good morning, Discovery Island, and heads up, we've got the stars of Winged Encounters coming in for a landing. So all we need is you. Come on in and see us. Some of the best spots to be are right here in front of us. We're only here for the next 5 minutes or so, and our feathered stars are definitely here making a very loud entrance as well. My name is Lizzie, and I'm joined with my fellow avian trainers and conservationists. Today we have Aaron and Natalie and Reagan, and of course, we have these lovely birds. They're military macaws. This is Genghis and Charlemagne. They're best friends, and they've just joined us from over a half a mile away, and you might have already noticed the reason why. They've got peanuts in their hands right now, and that's because we use positive reinforcement training to train the birds. We let them know, hey, thank you so much for coming out here and doing this today, because they're free-flighted, as you may have noticed, which means they don't have to come here at all. They can turn around and go somewhere else. It has happened before, and we just kind of have to go on with the show. So, of course, every time they come here, we want to say thank you by giving them something that they really enjoy eating, which is anything in a nutshell, not just peanuts. You'll see us giving them walnuts, hazelnuts, almonds, all sorts of things to let them know, hey, thank you so much for coming out here today. And hopefully they'll go out to those perches as well in the crowd. We do want you to see these birds up close and personal. You've already heard them up close and personal. Great job, Genghis. Birds like this are so loud, and a lot of people know that. Parrots in general, whether it's a macaw or even a smaller parrot, they're really loud animals, and you've heard that firsthand as they came on in here. A great adaptation for living in the wild, because sometimes that loud voice needs to be heard by their flock mates many miles away. That's how loud they can get. But in the four walls of your home, probably not as great. Not as great to us, because we love our jobs, we love working with macaws every day, and not a single person wants that noise in their home. So none of us here have a macaw in the house. That's just one reason why, though. They're so messy, very destructive animals. We spend all day cleaning up after them in between shows, and they are doing stuff like this for a very long time. These are long-lived animals, upwards of 40 to 50 years. So we recommend that you just see them at places like Disney's Animal Kingdom instead of trying to bring a bird like that into your homes as a pet. Now, we've got lots of new faces here. Welcome to Winged Encounters, everybody. We've just got a couple minutes left of the show, but it's my favorite part. So if you're now just joining us, this is the perfect time to get your phones and cameras ready to go, because we don't just work with military macaws. We're actually super lucky to work with 8 different species of macaw. This is just one of them. This is a species that actually is endangered in some countries, and we actually work with some very rare species of macaw as well. It's really important to us to help conserve these birds in wild places, not just show them to all of you, because conservation is important to us here at Animal Kingdom. That's why we focus very heavily on an incredibly rare species that'll be out here soon, called the blue-throated macaw. There's fewer than 400 of them left currently, and they're only found in one country, down in Bolivia in South America. So here at Winged Encounters, we've actually partnered with a pretty important organization called the World Parrot Trust. And together, we've done a lot of cool things for those blue-throated macaws. But my favorite thing I love to share is that last year we sent 14 adult blue-throated macaws down to Bolivia to a breeding center in hopes that their offspring will become a new generation of wild macaws. Because that's what it's really about, right? Not just seeing them at places like Disney's Animal Kingdom, but making sure that there's skies full of macaws out in wild places that look exactly like this. Now this is exactly what we're talking about. All these birds coming together, it is absolutely gorgeous. And we have so many different species out here, but I definitely got to point out those blue-throated macaws. We have some behind me right now, even one right next to me. This is Sammy Joe Cletus in Toulouse, representing that really rare species of bird I mentioned before. Those blue-throated macaws coming down to see us. Now they're about to take off on their next adventure, so keep your phones and cameras up as they take off. They go. We want to thank you all so much for joining us here today at Winged Encounters.
Thank you for joining wings encounters. Remember, together we can help ensure amazing sights like these remain in wild places for many generations to come. Enjoy the rest of your adventures here at Disney's Animal Kingdom.